Love is in the Air has officially arrived here in Classic WoW, and I know what you're thinking. This is just a meme event and has no value. Wrong! Think again. This event is actually the most important and rewarding event across the entire year. If there was ever a week to solely focus on WoW and ignore everything else, it's this one. I've got you covered with everything you need to know, so ditch your partner, call in sick at work, or whatever you need to do, because these next 6 days are vital. So what is the event? Well, basically, it's an event where you go around wearing perfume or cologne to try and get a pledge of adoration. These pledges contain random gifts, but what we really want to focus on is chocolate boxes. These chocolate boxes contain incredibly strong chocolate buffs, which will be the key to high passes, or if you're not a raider, you can also farm these for absolutely massive gold, as people are just buying these like crazy and the price goes up after weeks. Now I know what you're thinking, these are soulbound and only last 10 days. Well, there's a way to farm these and I'll explain exactly what to do. First, to give a summary, what you'll want to do is go to an innkeeper and buy love tokens. Then you can either buy perfume or cologne. Perfume is used for male NPCs and cologne is used for female NPCs. After that, you want to approach an NPC with a heart on its head and give them the token. Obviously, if it's a male, you'll want to be wearing perfume. If it's a female, you'll want to be wearing cologne. After this, you'll want to press here. I'd like to give you this token of my love. Then they will either give you a pledge of adoration box or you will become heartbroken. In either case, you'll get a 60-minute debuff, meaning you can't ask again for 60 minutes. And it's an in-game debuff, so if you log out, it will still remain there. Now, what we're really after is the chocolate boxes, which are soulbound, but the key to this is to disable your auto loot and have a peek inside the pledge box. If it doesn't contain a chocolate box, you can just delete it. But if it does, you want to trade this off to an alt you don't play, as these can be traded. You can either do that by having 2 accounts, or you can ask a friend to help you trade it over. You cannot send these in the mail. Now you're thinking, what about the debuff? Well, the best way to do this is one of 2 ways. The first way I'll show you on the screen right now. So you want to make a bunch of level 1 humans and call them whatever you want. I've called this one Chop Tour, and I'll make this one called I Love Chocolate, and I make loads of these, and this will be the final one. As you can see here, I've got all 5 level 1 mages here, and now what you want to do is log on your main or whatever to send them all 1 silver each. So you can see Chop Tour, 1 silver, subject S, and just send them all 1 silver like this. And then what you want to do is run them to Stormwind. So I'm going to put a stopwatch on here to show you exactly what to do. What you'll want to do is make sure you don't have any add-ons on and auto loot is off. You'll want to remove all of your clothes as you're running. This is because we are going to sell these, so then we save a little bit of copper. As you come out of Northshire Valley, you'll want to hug this right side. There are some Defias mobs here and you don't want to aggro them because they'll kill you and it will slow you down. So what you want to do is hug this mountain. By this camp, you can just go up here a little bit and jump round this way. That way they won't aggro onto you. The main one you want to worry about is this one here just on the left, as this one can aggro on you quite easily, so just see where it's pathing and do your best to avoid it. Now, as you can see, I've reached Stormwind. The timer is at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I'll get the silver that I sent earlier from the mailbox. Then I'll go into the innkeeper, and what I'm going to do is sell all of my clothes so that I make enough money to buy the love tokens. I'll buy 1 love token and either a perfume or cologne bottle. In this case, I'm taking a perfume. So I've got perfume, so I'll look for a male mob. Just as a reminder, make sure that auto loot is off. It's key for this. Obviously, there's a guard just here, so I'll ask him for a pledge. Then what I'm going to do is peek into the box. And as you can see here, it's got a box of chocolates. So now what I want to do is keep hold of this pledge and trade it off to an alt. So as you can see, this is the one with the box of chocolates. So I'll trade chocolate holder give him the box, and then accept it on the other side. And as you can see, now I have 1 pledge of Stormwind. Make sure your auto loot is off, and you can see, yep, it's got the chocolates in there. So what you want to do is keep doing this. Now the hearts can disappear depending on how many people interact with them, but there's a couple here across the water that no one ever seems to trade. So you can see, obviously, I'll just swim over here and talk to one of them. And again, it's another box of chocolates. Once again, add your ult, invite them, accept, trade over the box, and accept. You can keep doing this for ages. The whole process takes about 3 minutes. This is the second option, so you can use a mage. If you've got one, use that on your account or ask a friend. There'll be people also selling portals for this. Trade over 2 silver and 10 copper. This allows you to buy 1 cologne and 1 perfume. Accept the trade and then take the portal. I've set a stopwatch here so you can add sort of 10 seconds to this, but this should be at least 1 minute faster. So we get to the inn and you can see it's taken 1 minute, just over 1 minute. 1 cologne, 1 perfume, and 10 love tokens. I've also just whispered someone out of curiosity because they are buying all love boxes, so I wanted to get a price for them, but I'll just speak to this person. And there we go, another box of chocolates. So you can see right now, in under 15 minutes, I've got 4 boxes. Now I'll just quickly speak to this guy and ask how much he is paying per box. He is paying 5 gold a box. So basically we just made 20 gold very, very quickly. But I will say this is quite a low price. Eventually they will go up to sort of 50 gold as the weeks go on. The target is to farm 52 boxes and have them on your ults. This way we have 1 box per week for the next year, which gives you lots of buffs for at least one of the raids a week. Now I know TBC will be out by then, most probably, but these will be really useful in TBC as well. And you can farm more if you want. You can use these buffs all the way until next year, because the duration on the boxes is in-game playtime, not total time. So you can see it's super, super good. Now finally, I just want to say very recently I made a Twitch account. I've had hundreds of you follow on there already, which I can't thank enough. But if you haven't followed already, please follow. It's twitch.tv/SEANO. Wow, I'll be looking to do more streaming on there. So yeah, it's very, very important to do. Hopefully this helped you and you make lots of gold or you use them to pass really high. Thank you very much, guys, and have a lovely day.